in the middle of March. Can't get fish.
Okay, we're ready to roll. All right, I'm going to just that side. All right, good morning, guys.
We were rocking shit.
Ready to rock and roll.
I know you told me that.
We're live, guys. All right, so let's start. We're going to start standing up, and we're going to start with some palm tree pose. I feel like today's one of those days where I'm going to forget my words, but got that one. All right, so we can start with just the arms first. Inhale, arms up, and then exhale back down. Inhale, and exhale. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to add the toes, coming up on the toes, exhale down. If you want to stay flat-footed, that's fine too, and just raise the arms. But notice the length in the body, extension of the spine, just a little bit. All right, let's do a couple more. Excellent. Beautiful. All right. So then next, let's do our standing cat and cow. So we'll start with feet hip width distance or so, depending on your balance. You can always go wider or closer. And we're going to bring the hands to the front of the legs, tuck the chin, bend the knees a little bit. This is our exhale. And then on the inhale, we're going to round up looking up. And then exhale back. And to start out, you can do smaller movements between the cat and the cow. And as you warm up, they can become more exaggerated. Looking up. And then we kind of open up the shoulders. Excellent. All right, do maybe one or two more. And then we're going to do our side to side, so our laterals. And this time we're going to do some pausing in and adding extra breaths. So we'll start, feet can be a little bit wider this time if you like. So we'll start with, we'll bring one arm up with an inhale and then exhale back. And just again, smaller movements as you warm up, and then bigger as you feel the body is ready. So we'll do one more each side like that. And then we're going to inhale back to the first side, and we're going to pause here in the lateral, and we're going to breathe into that side body. Feel the breath opening up the ribs, and then exhale, bring it back. Second side, inhale. Pause here, we're going to breathe into that side body. And then exhale, bring it back. Excellent. All right, next let's do our twist. So arms out however high you like. That can be all the way up at shoulder height or all the way down by the hips. So anywhere in between. So we're going to inhale, lift the spine. On the exhale, we're going to go into one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. All right, we're going to inhale back to center one more time, each side like that. And then we're going to do it one more time with the extra breath. So we're going to exhale, pause here, and then breathing into that back lower rib cage. And then inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Breathing into that back lower rib cage. Excellent. And then back to center. All right, let's go. We're going to just go ahead and get into our warrior one here. So we're going to do a couple of different movements with the arms. So turn one foot out, step the other foot forward. And we're going to start with the hands on the heart. On the inhale, we're going to bend the front knee and arms come out. Exhale, straighten the leg, hands back to the heart. Inhale, and then this time engage those shoulder blades, pull them towards each other, and then exhale, hands back to the heart. Inhale, open, engage, exhale, back to center. Inhale, open, exhale, close. All right, we're gonna do one more. Inhale, pause here, take an extra breath, breathe into the shoulder blades. And then on your next exhale, hands back to the heart. All right, let's do the other side. Turn the other foot out, step that second foot forward, hands at the heart. You're gonna inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Engaging those shoulder blades towards each other. All right, and one more. Pause here, breathing into the shoulder blades. Excellent. Exhale back, and then we'll step back. All right, let's do our 3 rounds of the hands to heart, cactus arms, arms straight up. All right, so back to the first leg. And here we go. So we're going to inhale, hands to heart, bend that front knee. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, arms straight up. Exhale back. Second round, hands to heart. Exhale. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, arms straight up. Exhale back. Last round. On this side, hands to heart. Cactus arms. And arms straight up. Beautiful. All right, bend that front leg, step back, and then we'll switch sides. Second foot forward. And same thing on this side. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, arms straight up. Exhale back. Second round, hands to heart. Cactus arms. And arms straight up. Beautiful. One last time, hands to heart. Cactus arms. And arms straight up. Beautiful. All right. Push off, step back. And let's go and we'll do some balance poses. All right, so we did the palm tree pose to start. So let's do our tree pose next. All right, so starting out, heel above the ankle, hands at the heart or hands on the hips. And then we're going to grow our branches. If you have your balance, you want to bring your foot up higher, you're welcome to do that, but you're also welcome to just leave it on the floor. So the most important thing we want to do in our balance pose is breathe. Get a little wobbly. Extend with the crown of the head. Nice strong hip on the straight leg. Open on the bent knee. And you can move your branches. And when you're ready to come out, coming out nice and gracefully. Excellent. And shake that leg out. Both legs if you want. Awesome sauce. All right, let's do the other side. Rooting that other foot into the earth. Heel above the ankle. Hands at the heart. And grow your branches. Bring that foot up higher if you have your balance. Or if you're holding on to a chair or wall, you might be able to go a little higher. If not, that's okay. You can stay in the tripod. Branches can move or sway. Can rain or snow. I'm sure we're all kind of tired of both of those, right? All right, and then keep the breath going. And then when you're ready, coming out nice and graceful. Excellent, shake it out. Beautiful. All right, let's do our other moving balance, our Karate Kid. And let's do cross brain with it. So we'll start with the arms out to the side. Bring one knee up, across the body, so opposite hand to opposite knee. All right, here we go. One knee up, opposite hand. And I'm just gonna let you go at your own pace. Finding a place where you can rest your eyes, where nothing else is moving, can help with the balance. And if you're doing this at home with a chair, you can hold on to the chair and do one side at a time. And then we're going to pause for a moment and we're going to increase difficulty. Yay, fun times. Okay, so we'll start with arms down by our sides, feet on the floor. So we're going to inhale, left knee, right arm. And then down. And then the opposite side, knee up, arm up. Does that make sense? Left knee, right arm. Right knee, left arm. And you can go as high as is comfortable with the arm. You can go straight out. Or you can, what's the word I want? Do a variety of options. And the slower you go, the harder it is. All right, so even out, finish evenly, and then come back to neutral. Let's do our palm tree pose and then we'll do our warrior twos. All right, so you can start with just the toe or just the arms and add the toes, or both at the same time. Excellent, and maybe 2 or 3 more. And then after you've finished your last one, let's come back and get ready for our warrior twos. We're gonna add lunges in here for our warrior two. So if it's too far to come all the way down to the floor, I'm gonna suggest blocks or a chair if blocks are too far. So I'm gonna use blocks. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we'll do warrior two, do a bunch of stuff, and then come down to the blocks, and then come back up. So if you don't need blocks, that's fine. Or if the blocks are too far, grab your chair. All right, you guys ready? One foot forward, other foot at 90 degrees-ish. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. We'll bend that front knee. We're gonna soften the shoulders away from the ears. Extend out with the fingers, gazes over those front fingers. And let's go forward first. So front forearm to the front thigh. This back arm can come up towards the ceiling. It can rest on the hip. or it can come overhead so the bicep is by the ear. Whatever feels comfortable on that shoulder today. And then we're going to windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. Very nice. And then we're going to come down to the blocks or the floor. So we're going to windmill around, hands come down. You may have to adjust to where the blocks are if they're too far away. And then we're up on the toes of the back foot, and we're going to push back up to a high lunge. So arms come up. Yeah, nice hard balance here. All right, so then let's come back down. We're going to pivot that back foot, and then we're going to come all the way back up to Warrior Two. Nice. Now we're going to do that 2 more times. Side angle pose. Peaceful Warrior. Hands come down to the blocks, the floor, or a chair. Pivot that back foot. Stay up on the toes if you can. And then arms come up for high lunge. And you can do cactus arms too if that's uncomfortable on the shoulders. All right, and then we're going to pivot that back foot, come to Warrior Two. And then 1 more time through. Side angle pose. Peaceful Warrior. Hands come down to the blocks or a chair or the floor. Pivot that back foot, and then we're going to come back up for a high lunge. Beautiful. Finish in Warrior Two. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. All right, shake legs out, shakes arms out. And then let's do the other side. Other foot comes forward. Hands at the heart, arms open to the side. That front knee over the front ankle. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Take a breath. And then we're going to go side angle pose first. And then windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. All the way down to the blocks, the floor, or a chair. Pivot that back foot. Up on the back toes if you can, otherwise you can put the heel down. And then we're going to come up to high lunge. Nice. All right, and then we'll finish with our Warrior Two. Beautiful. All right, let's do it again. Side angle pose. Windmill around to Peaceful Warrior. Hands come down to the blocks, the floor or chair. Pivot that back foot. And then coming back up to high lunge. Finish with our Warrior Two. And 1 more time through. Side angle pose. Inhale, around up to Peaceful Warrior. Exhale down to floor, blocks, or chair. Pivot that back foot on an inhale. Come back up to high lunge. And then exhale, Warrior Two. Beautiful. Drop the hands, step the feet together, shake the legs out. Arms, head, whatever needs shaking. All right. We're going to do a half sun salutation, and then we'll come down to hands and knees for lunge stuff. All right. Might throw a couple things in before that. All right, half sun salutation. Hands at the heart. We're going to inhale, hands down, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. A little softness in the knees. Inhale, hands to the front of the legs, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Nice deep bend in the knees, arms out to the side. Inhale, all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands down. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out, inhale all the way up, palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Arms come out, push in with the feet. Inhale all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. All right, let's do chair and eagle pose before we do our low lunge. All right. So we'll start with our eagle pose. Arms come out to the side. We're gonna bend the knees a little bit. Right arm comes under the left. And then we're gonna cross the right leg over the left. If that's uncomfortable, you can grab opposite shoulders or elephant trunk. And let's do 3 breaths here. So we're gonna inhale, arms come up. Exhale, down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind and open up and uncross. Beautiful. All right, other side. Arms out. Bend the knees a little bit. Left arm comes under the right. And then we're going to cross that left leg over the right. 3 breaths on this side. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, down. Unwind and uncross. Nice. All right, chair pose. So let's go ahead and bring the feet in a little bit closer if that's comfortable for your balance. And we're gonna bring the arms out to the side. On the inhale, arms point up to the opposite corner, and we're gonna bend the knees and sit on our invisible chair. If that's uncomfortable in the arms, you can always cactus arms. And then when you're ready, we're gonna exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, come back up to our chair pose. Maybe you come down a little bit deeper. Exhale again. Fold forward. And one more chair. Inhale. And maybe you're even a little bit lower. And then we're going to exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms out to the side, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. All right. Let's come down to hands and knees. And if you want something under your knees, go ahead and grab a blanket or a towel or something. And let's do a couple cat and cow first. We're going to exhale, cat, around the spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale, cow. Looking up towards the floor in front of you. Exhale, cat, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Maybe 1 or 2 more each direction on your own. And then we'll come into our neutral spine here. And then we're going to come up into our lunge here. So if you like to use blocks, we're going to bring the blocks both over to the left side. That way you can swing your leg out and around. You might be able to just go forward with it. Either way is fine. All right, so the first thing we want to do is draw the pelvis down towards the floor. So we're going to come forward. That front knee might come past the toes a little bit. That's okay. And then come back to neutral. From here, if you want, you can come up onto that knee. If not, stay on the blocks. That's fine too. And then next level is arms up overhead. You can always cactus arm if that's uncomfortable. And then if you feel like you have your balance and you want to try the pelvis towards the floor again, you can come down a little bit. Don't go any further than you can't come back up. All right, come back up and then hands to the knee. Bring the hands down to the block. And then we're gonna do triangle pose before we switch to the other leg. So right foot in between the blocks. We're gonna curl the toes of the left foot and then come up, bring that knee up, and then we're gonna pivot and bring that heel down. So then if you can, straighten that front leg. And then if you have your right foot forward, your left hand is gonna come up. Beautiful. And then bring that right hand down. Sorry, left hand down. And then we'll bring the right hand up and do a revolve triangle. There you go. All right, that one's my favorite. Okay, hand down. Pivot that back foot. We're going to come down onto that left knee. Send that right foot back, and then we'll switch sides. You move the blocks over, swing that leg out and around. So now we have the left foot in the center. And we'll start with sending the pelvis forward first. Open up those hip flexors. And then coming back to neutral. Bring the hands on the knee. Or stand the blocks if that's more comfortable. And then one more. Arms up. They can come into cactus arms or straight up. And then we'll send the pelvis towards the floor if that's comfortable. Otherwise, stay where you are. And then come back up. Hands come down to the knee, and then we're going to bring them to the blocks and do our triangle on the other side. So we're going to curl the back toes, lift the hips up, and then pivot that back foot and bring that heel to the floor. And then from here, if your left foot is in front, we're going to bring that right arm up towards the ceiling. And then let's bring that right hand down, and we're going to revolve our triangle, bring the left arm up. Nice. All right, bring that hand down. Pivot that back foot. Bring that knee down to the floor. We'll send the other knee back. And let's do cat-cow child's pose. And at any point, whenever you want, you can stay in your child's pose. All right, so we'll start with our cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, down to child's pose. And you can stay in puppy if it's too far or the knees don't like child's pose. Inhale, back up to cow. Exhale, cat, down to child's pose. Inhale, up to cow. Exhale, cat to child's pose. And we'll do one more round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, and we're going to stay in our child's pose for a breath or two. All right, one or two more breaths here. And then when you're ready, we're going to come full on the belly. So however that caterpillar looks to get down there. And let's start with our Sphinx pose. So that looks like elbows under the shoulders, starfish fingers, or sea stars as the kids are calling them now. All right, so if this is uncomfortable at any level, go ahead and come into alligator pose. That's what that looks like. All right, so we're going to inhale, center. Exhale, turn and look towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, one more time each side. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, elbows out to the side. Stack the hands, rest the forehead on the hands. That's our alligator pose. All right, our next pose is going to be our Cobra, and we're going to start with our baby Cobra. So take another breath or two here in Alligator. And then when you're ready, Cobra Pose. So we're going to bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck the elbows into the rib cage. And the important thing for our Cobra Pose is where you're lifting up from. So we're going to lift up from the back of the neck, kind of like the mother cat picking up the kitten. So we're going to tuck the chin. On the inhale, we're going to lift from the back of the neck, keeping the chin tucked until we get as high as we're going, and then we're going to move our gaze up in front of us a little bit. And then exhale, tuck the chin and release the forehead back to the floor. Again, inhale, lifting from the back of the neck. Coming to your full expression where you're at, looking forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, forehead to the floor. Let's do that one more time. And then we're going to do a bigger version of it. Inhale, lifting up, looking forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, back to the forehead, to the floor. All right, one more time. And I'm going to show you, and you're welcome to not do it this way, to just do it how we've been doing it. But this is, so it's called Cobra Pose because cobras have a hood. So what you do is you use the arms, hands in the back of the head, and then you come up like that. All right? So feel free not to do it like that, or try it if you feel like it's okay for your neck and back. All right, so I'm going to bring the hands to the back of the head. On the inhale, lift the back of the neck, coming up as far as you want. And then tuck the chin, coming all the way back down. All right. Bring the elbows out, come into Alligator Pose. And then we're going to do opposite limb Locust Pose, and then we'll come off the belly. All right. So for Locust Pose, that's lifting the legs pretty much. But you can add arms to it as well. So we're going to start with, we're going to lift the left leg up and then release it back down. And then the right leg comes up and then back down. And then this next time we're going to lift the left leg, right arm, and then back down. Right leg, left arm, and then back down. And then if you want, you can do both legs, both arms. And then back down. And then let's do one more round of that. So left leg, back down. Right leg, back down. Left leg, right arm, back down. Right leg, left arm, back down. Both arms, both legs. And back down. Alligator Pose, take a couple breaths. And after you've had a couple breaths, let's come up to seated. All right, that's hard to talk through. All right, so let's do a couple of cat and cow here. Hands in front of the knees if your legs are crossed, or under the thighs if your legs are out straight. So we're going to exhale cat, inhale cow. Exhale cat, inhale cow. Beautiful. And then back to neutral. Let's do our lateral. One hand on the floor, the other hand up and over. Exhale back. Other side. Just go ahead and do a couple rounds. Beautiful. And then let's do one more each side. We'll add that extra breath in to that side rib cage. And then bring it back. Other side. Breathing into that rib cage. Beautiful. And then bring it back. All right, let's do, we're going to do our twist here, and then we'll do some forward folds. So we're going to inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. Go ahead and do that each side at least 3 times. And then after you've done each side equally, we're going to go back and start with the first side again. We're going to breathe into that lower back rib cage. Two or three breaths there. And then back to center, other side. Breathing into that lower back rib cage. Beautiful. And then back to center when you finish that. All right, let's do, we're going to go to cat and cow again. Come back to symmetrical spine. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then back to neutral. Let's bring both legs out in front if they're not already. And we're going to do a closed twist and then an open twist. So we'll bend one leg, foot on the mat, other leg is extended, and activate that foot. So it's not just like flopped over. You want to actively engage that other foot. All right, so the leg that's straight, that arm is going to inhale up, and then exhale on the outside of that bent knee or around in front. And then that other hand comes behind the spine, and we're going to push into the floor and extend the spine. So that's our inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look over that back shoulder. Activate that straight leg. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. So this is our closed twist. And then release back to center. And then we're going to take, so bent knee, that hand on that leg, extended leg, that arm out in front, and we're going to inhale and open out that same side. So that's our open twist. And then you can bring that arm back, and then we'll switch legs. All right, so straight leg, arm out, inhale, bring that up. Exhale on the outside or around in front. Other hand comes behind the spine, inhale, lift. Exhale, chin comes towards that back shoulder. It's our closed twist. On your next exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine. And then release back to center. And then let's do our open twist. Straight leg, arm out. Inhale, open towards that back wall. And then we'll bring it back and release. All right, both legs straight out in front. Give our hamstrings a little love here. You can pound your legs into the mat if that feels comfortable. And then we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, tap the floor. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Tap down, inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to pause here. You can hold on to the legs wherever you're reaching. Tuck the chin, round the spine. Feel softness in the knees. Take one more breath here. And then when you're ready, extend the arms over the legs, push the legs into the floor. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, and release. All right, wide leg. So legs come out as wide as comfortable, as wide as the mat is fine or wider. So we're all kind of like hunched over with the spine. So we're gonna take our hands next to the hips, push into the earth, and then readjust the sit bones so we're sitting up tall. And then we're gonna fold forward. So we just made it more difficult for ourselves, but we're gonna get to the place we need to be. All right, so soften the knees. And we're gonna bring our hands just in front on the floor and we're gonna walk it down. So inhale, lift the spine, exhale, walk the hands forward. You don't have to go all the way, just wherever's comfortable. Inhale, lift a little bit more. Exhale, fold forward, walk a little bit more. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, walk it a little forward. Soften the knees. And then you can drop the chin, around the spine, relax as comfortable as you can. And then when you're ready to come up, we're just going to walk the hands up. Inhale, lift the spine up. Nice and slow. Beautiful. All right, hands under the knees, bring the legs back in. Then we're going to do one leg at a time. One leg, it can be out a little bit wider. And then we're going to bend the opposite knee, foot into the thigh. All right, so if it's straight in front of you, that's fine. Wider is fine too, whatever's comfortable. So we'll do same thing. Inhale, arms up. We're going to turn the torso to face that leg. Exhale, fold forward. Tap down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Tap down. Inhale, come back up. And one more time. Exhale, fold forward. You can cross the wrist over the shin or wherever you're reaching on that leg. Tuck the chin, round the spine, and relax the back. Let's take one more breath here. And then we're going to extend the arms over that leg. Inhale, push the leg into the floor. Coming back up. Turn to center. Exhale and release. All right, let's switch legs. All right, inhale the arms up. Turn the torso, face that extended leg. Exhale, fold forward. Tap down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Tap down. Inhale, come back up. And one more time. Exhale, fold forward. You can cross the wrists over that shin. Drop the chin, round the spine. Relax the back. Release the knee. Being uncomfortable. Building up resilience for uncomfortable situations. All right, and then when you're ready, extend the arms over that leg, push the leg into the earth. Inhale, come back up. Exhale and release. All right, hand under the knee, bring the knees together. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together way out in front of you. So we're not doing this, we're all the way out here. So a nice big diamond shape. All right, wherever your hands reach, bring them down to the legs, elbows maybe on the knees. I don't know, we're all built different, so however that is comfortable or uncomfortable for you. So we're just going to breathe here. So we're going to inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, fold forward, just as far as is comfortable, or as far as you can stand the uncomfortable. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold forward. Do it one more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold down as far as you want to go. Tuck the chin, round the spine. And then when you're ready to come up, you can use the hands and walk it back up and inhale as you come up. All right, hands under the knees, bring the knees together, wrap the arms, drop the chin, and rock side to side. All right, next we're gonna come on to the back. And if you have a strap and want to use the strap, you can. I have a couple extra over here. We're going to do the legs in the 3 directions. If you don't want a strap, you don't have to do the strap. All right, so feet up at the top of the mat. Rolling down onto the flat of the back. Let's do a couple apanasanas to get the symmetrical back in the spine. So exhale, knees in, inhale, knees out, and you can go out as far as is comfortable. So we're kind of doing a counter pose, so we don't need to overdo it, so to speak. All right, and then we're going to bring the feet down to the mat. And we're going to bring that right foot up towards the ceiling. And if you have a strap and you want to use a strap around the ball of the foot, you can do that. If you don't have a strap, you can just wrap the hands behind the knees or behind that thigh. And we're going to do 3 towards the chest. So we're going to exhale, bring that leg in towards the torso. Inhale, release it back out. Exhale, leg comes in. Inhale, out. And one more time. Exhale. And inhale. Next, we're going to go right leg out to the right side of the floor. If you have your strap, both straps in the right hand. If you don't, right hand on the outside of that right leg. Left arm can come out to a T. So just bringing it as far as is comfortable. And then when you're ready, bring it back up. And then we're going to switch sides. So you may need to move that left leg out of the way. Switch arms, switch hands. Strap in the left hand. Right leg towards the left side of the floor. Just as far as is comfortable. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring that back up. And then bend the knee. Both feet come into the mat. Both knees are bent. And then let's do the other side. So left leg comes up towards the ceiling, switching the straps if you have straps. Hands behind that leg if you don't. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, leg out. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, leg out. And one more time. Exhale. And inhale. All right, right arm comes out to the side. Straps in the left hand or left hand on the outside of that left leg. Left leg comes towards the left side of the floor. Going just as far as is comfortable. And then when you're ready, bring that leg back up. We're going to switch hands. If you have a strap, move that right leg out of the way. Left leg towards the right side of the floor. Going just as far as is comfortable. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring that left leg back up. Release the straps. Both feet come into the floor. And then let's do our number 4. So the right foot or right ankle comes on that left thigh. Left foot is in the mat, left knee is bent. All right, right hand, right knee, left hand, left hip. So we're going to open up that pelvic bowl. Release that, and then extending that left leg up towards the ceiling, wrapping the hands behind that left leg. If that's too much, just keep the knee bent and bring that knee in. Take another breath or so. And then we'll release that left foot down to the mat. Right foot comes down to the mat. And then other side. Left foot or left ankle on that right thigh. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right hip. Open up the pelvic bowl. And then you can stay right here. Just bring the knee in or extend that right foot up towards the ceiling for our number 4. And then when you're ready, right foot comes down, left foot comes down. We're going to bring both knees in nice and wide. And then on your next inhale, arms up, feet up. So feet up towards the ceiling, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, closed. Inhale, feet up, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Do one more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Excellent. All right, feet down to the mat. And we'll do all of our bridge poses here. So we'll start with arms down by our sides. First round, inhale, we're just going to lift the hips up. And then exhale back down, nice and slow. Giving yourself a spinal massage there. Inhale, push in with the feet, lift the hips. Exhale, release the hips, nice and slow. And one more like that, inhale. And exhale. All right, second round, add the arms. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. Again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, arms down, hips down. And one more like that. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, back down. All right, last round, we're adding a breath. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Again, inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. All right, one more time like that. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. All right, let's bring the knees in. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, knees out. Do 2 more. And then feet come down to the mat, and then extend both legs all the way straight out. And we'll finish here with our supine palm tree. So toes point up towards the ceiling, zip the legs up together. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Release the legs and feet away from each other. Arms come out to the sides. Palms up or palms down. Getting any last little wiggles out. Maybe a blanket or towel under your head. If you have a chair handy, you can bring your legs up on the chair. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And let's do a full body relaxation, walking down the body, relaxing each part as we go. We start at the feet and work our way up. Relax the toes. Relax the soles of the feet, the tops of the feet, and the heels. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the thighs. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to finish class today, we're going to do a vagus nerve reset. So that's your parasympathetic nervous system. Not that you're not totally calm now, but if you get a little agitated or stressed. All right, so here's what we're going to do. It's a little tapping. So we're going to hook the thumbs together, fingers open wide, and we're going to place them right on the upper chest, and then you tap one side and then the other. So you can do this for however long feels good. And there you go. Namaste. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Kate. Thank you.
Thanks, Jake. Thank you.